Hello everyone, Barb here. I am going to make this little card today. This is a card design that I came up with for a friend who needed some thank yous. So I put together this little bundle, just had a tag from my stash. She can take that off and use it for someone else. Ribbon close to my heart from my stash. Of course, that's no longer available. And then this little twine, Hobby Lobby, they still have that. But I put together a package of 10 thank you cards, and this is what it looks like. So it says, "You make my heart sing," and "Thank you so kindly." The one we're going to make today, I am switching up the sentiment because I need, unfortunately, a sympathy card. So this is the Stamp and Stencil set that came out, I think, a year ago from Close to My Heart. Now, Close to My Heart closed this past June. I was a consultant, so I have a lot of Close to My Heart products. And I think that we all have a lot of products. So you can take these ideas, use what you have on hand, and go from there. So we're going to be using the stamp of the Cardinal. We're going to use 3 of the stencil parts. I'm not going to use this other part here. It's meant to darken and deepen the color. I don't think I need to do that. Holding You in My Heart, I think I will use that sentiment on this card, and we'll go from there. Inks, I brought in Close to My Heart inks, black, Mocha, Evergreen, Sundance, and Candy Apple. I do have some little handles here. These are the distress handles, and I have the Sundance, Candy Apple, Evergreen, and Mocha already mounted. I keep those little pads in these little bags. You can get these, I think, at Hobby Lobby by their jewelry section. I think they're meant to hold jewelry, and I just label them so that every color has its little bag. And then if we open this little container, all of my regular dye inks are on this side, and my Distress Oxide inks are on this side. You do not want to mix those up and cross-contaminate your inks, your dye inks with your oxides. You will ruin both of the stamp pads. So you want to keep those separate. This, oh my goodness, I've had this in my stash for so many years, I can't even tell you. But this is from Avery, Elle. It's called Wonky Stitches, and I just think they're adorable. And I was flipping through and saw that and thought, oh, we need to bring that bad boy out. Love, love, love it. Phrases. These were stamps that were Close to My Heart subscription card kit exclusive stamp sets. So I have them saved because there are some amazing little gem sentiments. So we're going to use the "You're in My Thoughts." And out of this one, I did use the "Thank you so kindly" on the other example that I showed you, but we are going to pull in that little heart there. I pulled out a little foamy pad in there to help with stamping, so we'll set that to the side, and let's see where we can get going here. Let's make some room. I do have the Cardinal mounted in my Misty, and I have a waffle flower sticky mat. I am not associated with any of these people. I just like the products and like to give them a try, and one of the blessings of not being affiliated with a company in particular is that I just kind of get to try what I want to try, and I don't have to feel guilty about spending my crafting dollars on things that are not close to my heart. So we're gonna give this a little squish. I like to do a little rub-a-dub-a-doo here. Works much better if you have long sleeves. Oh, and I think I'm happy with that. I think we're gonna pull that off. Yes, I do like that a lot. And get this out of the way. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to start doing our stenciling. And I have these little Post-its here because I get a little carried away and don't always manage my mess. So I'm gonna do a couple of spots here where I know for sure I tend to go out of the lines. So we'll start with the candy apple, and I'm just going to ink that up. I'm going to hold the stencil in place and just start rubbing. I hope you guys all had a really wonderful Christmas. These would make pretty Christmas cards. I think I did a video last year using this as a Christmas card. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be just what it is. Okay, so layer 1 is done. Candy apple is done. And we can set that aside because I'll need to wash that off. Then the next thing I'm going to do is the little branch. And you just line them up. Again, I'm going to use some Post-it notes because I know I get a little carried away. The branch will do Mocha. Got my Mocha pad here. And just gonna go after it. And that set of 10 cards did not take me very long. I was happily surprised. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, I like that. Then our next one does 2 different colors. Okay. So we're done with the Mocha. We're going to do the Sundance. The Sundance is for the beak and the feet. Oh, I love it. He just comes to life with every layer you add on there. The next one is Evergreen. Okay, we'll get some Evergreen. This doesn't show up quite as much, but if I don't do it, I do notice. So, and that got a little out of the line. That's okay. It just doesn't matter. In fact, if I want to, I can add a little out of the line all over the place, and it'll be fine. It's all good. Okay. See, it's all good. It's just fine. Okay, now I'm going to bring in a little foamy pad, and we want to stamp our sentiment on the front cover. So wish me well. I'm just going to put it up here. Just like that. And then we'll do a little heart. Just like that. Isn't that sweet? I'm going to attach this to a card base. This is the card size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This panel, I'm guessing, runs about the 4 by 5 1/4. When I'm looking at it, that's about what it seems like. I've never measured that die, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. And we're gonna open this up, and we'll put our glue pin back in, and we're gonna do this other little sentiment. And this just says, you are in my thoughts. Ooh. Well, I can take a little black pen and you know what? I'm just gonna connect those to fix that. I'm not gonna redo the whole card because it isn't perfect, because this is a handmade card. It's not meant to be perfect. So there you go. Isn't that sweet? I just love that cardinal. He is so, so pretty. If you've ever seen one in nature, they are just gorgeous. Their beaks just glow. I can't even describe it to you. I hope you have a chance to see one out there in the wild. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.